In every generation, there are athletes who transcend their sportmen and women who become symbols of hope, resilience, and the relentless pursuit of greatness. For boxing, that man is Manny Pacquiao. He's fought in 8 weight divisions. He's inspired millions. He's been called the People's Champ, the Fighting Senator, the Pride of the Philippines. And now, at 46 years old, when most fighters have long retired, he's breaking his silence and preparing for one last, impossible fight. Tonight, we're diving deep into Pacquiao's shocking comeback. His first words to the world, the story behind his decision, the stakes, the risks, and the legacy on the line. This is not just a fight. This is history. Welcome to the channel. If you love boxing and stories of courage and redemption, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell to join us for the most in-depth boxing stories on YouTube. Now let's step into the ring with a living legend. Before the world titles, before the sold-out arenas, there was a boy named Emmanuel Dapadran Pacquiao. Born into poverty in Cabawe, Bukidnon, Manny's childhood was defined by struggle. He sold bread and worked odd jobs to feed his family, but he had a dream and a punch that would change his life. At just 16 years old, he turned pro, fighting in small venues for pennies. But his speed, power, and ferocious will quickly set him apart. By 19, he was already a world champion. By 25, he was a global superstar. Pacquiao's rise was meteoric. He defeated legends like Barrera, Morales, Marquez, De La Hoya, Cotto, and Margarito. He became the only man to win world titles in 8 weight divisions, a feat no one has matched, and perhaps no one ever will. But greatness comes at a cost. For over 2 decades, Pacquiao fought the best. He thrilled fans with his relentless style, always moving forward, always seeking the knockout. But the wars took their toll. Injuries mounted. The speed faded, just a little. The world wondered, how much longer could he go on? Yet every time he was counted out, Pacquiao found a way to win. He reinvented himself, added new skills, and kept chasing greatness. Even as he entered his 40s, he stunned the world by defeating Keith Thurman, becoming the oldest welterweight champion in history at 40 years old. But time is undefeated. In 2021, after a tough loss to Yordenis Ugas, Pacquiao announced his retirement. The world mourned, but celebrated a career like no other, or so we thought. Pacquiao's retirement wasn't just the end of a career, it was the end of an era. In the Philippines, he's more than a boxer. He's a national hero, a senator, a symbol of hope for the poor and downtrodden. His farewell speech was broadcast live. Millions watched as he thanked his fans, his family, and his country. He spoke of new battles this time, in politics, fighting for justice and equality. But for a fighter like Pacquiao, the ring is never far away. The itch to compete, to prove himself, never truly goes away. Even in retirement, Pacquiao stayed in shape. He trained, sparred, and kept a close eye on the welterweight division. Rumors began to swirl. Was he planning a comeback? Was there one last fight left? Fans speculated, pundits debated, but Pacquiao remained silent until now. In April 2025, the bombshell dropped. Manny Pacquiao would return to the ring to face Mario Barrios for the WBC Welterweight Championship. The date, July 19th. The venue, T-Mobile Arena, Las Vegas. The world was stunned. Social media exploded. Could it be true? Was Pacquiao really coming back at 46? Why Barrios? Why now? For Pacquiao, this fight is about more than money or fame. It's about legacy. His first world title was the WBC flyweight belt. Now he wants to end his career as a WBC welterweight champion, a full circle moment. In his own words, Pacquiao said, "My journey began with the WBC. I wanted to end with the WBC. This is about history, about inspiring people, about showing that nothing is impossible. It's a quest for immortality." Standing in Pacquiao's way is Mario Barrios. At 29, Barrios is in his prime. He's tall, rangy, and powerful, with a record of 29 wins and 18 knockouts. He claimed the interim WBC title by defeating Yordenis Ugas and was elevated to full champion when Terence Crawford moved up in weight. For Barrios, this is the opportunity of a lifetime. A win over Pacquiao would make him a superstar. but he knows the danger of facing a legend. Barrios said, "Pacquiao is a legend, but I'm here to make my own history. I respect him, but I'm not intimidated." The stage is set for a classic showdown: youth versus experience, hunger versus legacy. After months of speculation, Pacquiao finally broke his silence. He said, "I made history at 40 by beating Keith Thurman. At 46, I still feel strong. I haven't taken much punishment in recent years. I want to show the world that age is just a number. I want to inspire people to prove that with faith and hard work, anything is possible." Will Mario Barrios become the man who retires a legend? Or will we witness the greatest comeback in boxing history? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Who are you rooting for? What's your favorite Pacquiao moment? And what does this fight mean to you? If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell, and join our growing community of fight fans. We'll be covering every twist and turn on the road to July 19th with exclusive analysis, interviews, and more. Thank you for watching. This is more than a fight. This is history, and you're a part of it. Until next time, keep fighting, keep dreaming, and never count out a legend.